Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to Chit-ChaTime, the first English podcast in Pesantren. And hi, how is it going, everyone? It's been ages no see you, and today we have been in the 8th episode, and we have a very special guest. So he is Syaikh Ahmad Abdela Dessouki, a mab'uts from Al-Azhar University, Cairo, Egypt, and he's teaching here as the Arabic native speaker. And uniquely, he's also great in speaking English and Qira'ah Sab'ah. He even can speak both in American and British accent. Amazing. Assalamualaikum, Syaikh. How are you?
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'm fine, alhamdulillah. Thank you.
Alhamdulillah. Okay, Syaikh, today we're going to talk a little bit about Ramadan. And it's been the 90th day of this holy month, if I'm not mistaken. And there's some things that I want to ask you. Okay, Syaikh, the first one is, what makes a Ramadan special? I mean the fasting in this Ramadan. Because, for example, when some women gets period, they should change this in another day, and it's different from other dates like Salat and others.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Amma ba'd. About this question, we can discuss about what is special in Ramadan, and what if we have a problem in some days in Ramadan, if we couldn't fast, we have to rechange these days after Ramadan. So it is a very good chance Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us to do this fast, to make Ramadan, to make it perfect, 30 days or 29 days. And it is, I think it is a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to women, to make them fast like men. So there's no difference between men and women. So if you have a problem, this natural problem, if you got this natural problem in Ramadan, no problem. You cannot fast, because fasting is a worship. You cannot worship without tahara. You can complete that and continue your fasting after Ramadan, inshallah. So no problem with that. If you have another problem, like if you got sick or something like that, also you can change these days after Ramadan, or you can pay something, we called it like fidya, with more details, of course. You can do that. So from this information we can get a basic information. What is the lesson we can get from that? The very important lesson we can get from that is our Islam, our religion is very kind,
Flexible.
yes, big, and we don't have any problem. We have a solution for any problem we can get.
Yeah.
So there is no any complicated things in Islam. We can find a solution for anything or any problem.
Tolerant.
Yes, to fix.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, thank you. And then, Sheikh, some people say that in Ramadan the devils are chained. There are no devils, but in fact, whenever I see crime news on television, there are still a lot of people who commit crimes, like man kills another man and some others. So what's the real definition of?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, the Islamic scholars told us a lot of explaining for this hadith.
Yeah.
We have this information. Yes, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us this information. But what is the meaning of this information? We have three explaining for this information. The first explaining, we can consider the meaning of that. It is like an expression. It's not a true or a real
literal meaning.
Yes, literally meaning. What is the meaning behind that? It is, or it means, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us to worship Him in the fasting of Ramadan more than the other months, because we have fasting. We are very tired in this day. So it is a special time. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will help us more. It is a meaning, but this is a weak opinion. There is another explaining. They said, yes, the weak devils only will be chained but
I see.
but
The strong ones.
the strong
are
ones,
free.
exactly. The strongest and the leaders will be free.
Okay.
There's another one. There's another explaining. It's about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will chain the devils, yes, but for Muslims only, not for everybody, for Muslims. So we can find crimes. A lot of people, non-Muslims, can do crimes because this is a gift especially for Muslims.
Yeah. I see.
Some another scholar said no. Actually, these crimes did not came from devils. These crimes came from
ourselves.
Ourselves, yes,
I
from
see.
ourselves. So this is our responsibilities. Not every sin we do, okay, came from the devil. We have to understand that well.
Humans can be more evil than
Yes.
the devils.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So these are the different opinions, different explaining
There
for
are a
this
lot
hadith.
of opinions. Yeah.
Yes, we can accept anyone. We can accept anyone, and we have to understand that. But the most important thing we have to understand behind this hadith is you should to be ready to fast well. Don't be ready to do mistakes at Ramadan.
Yeah.
This is the meaning of behind the general meaning of this
Because
hadith.
it's like useless when we fast, but we still commit any crimes or
Yes.
other sins, right?
Exactly.
Okay, and then Syaikh, I ever read research that say in Ramadan most Indonesians outcome increases like more than 50%, so between 20 until 50%, and isn't it an irony because in Ramadan we should manage our our lust, our desire. What's your opinion about this?
Okay. First of all, we have to organize our ideas about this case. Number one, we cannot describe anything halal. We cannot call it haram. So we can eat, we can drink as we like in Ramadan. If we got a lot of money or spend a lot of money or a lot of food, a lot of drink, different colors or not. But fasting came to feel a different feeling. You should to let yourself take a breath, take a breath from the life.
Yeah.
You have eaten for 11 months.
Yeah.
That's enough. So let your stomach catch its breath. This is the meaning. And from that, it's a good reason to make your soul more shiny and lighter.
Yeah.
This is the reason. This is the goal came behind fasting. So it's advice. It's a good thing if Muslims can understand this thing well. What is the wisdom comes behind the fasting. You have to eat less than the other months, and it's only 30 days.
Yeah.
It's like a vacation.
Yes.
A vacation to your system, your body. If you eat less, you can worship more. You can think better. If you did not, you cannot worship well. You cannot think better.
Definitely.
Yes, it's a rule, by the way.
Yes.
It's a rule in Islam or out of Islam. Everybody can test that. Everybody.
Yeah.
But what we can say, if we found a Muslim, eat more, drink more.
When the breakfasting.
Just we will advise him, but we cannot say this is haram. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Yes, we can advise it. It's not a better thing. You can do better than that. You can bring a lot of food to the poor people. You can spend more time to worship, to recite Quran, to think about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to read useful books. Not in eating. So what is that? It's a bad thinking, of course. It's a bad thinking and the bad culture.
Yes.
Against the goals of fasting, of course.
Yeah, in Japanese there is a term that's called ame. Ame means that it's like we want to eat everything when the breakfasting comes. But actually, we cannot eat them all, right?
You can't breath.
Yeah. Yeah, but unfortunately that happens sometimes.
Exactly, yes.
Okay, and then
especially when you eat only one time or two times a day. So if you eat only one time a day or two times a day, and you let yourself to eat as you like, you will eat a lot. You will fill your stomach in food.
Yes.
So what do you want to do after that? How to worship, how to pray.
Yeah, exactly.
So only 2 times. So you have to get the balance, good balance, to let your brain can think, to let your soul can breathe.
Yeah,
That's it.
let them free for a moment.
Exactly.
And then because we have been in the 18 days, so is there any tips to prepare ourselves to be able to achieve the Laylatul Qadr maybe?
Okay, it's the talking about Laylatul Qadr, there is a lot of information about Laylatul Qadr if you want to talk about it. Laylatul Qadr is a very special night, equals or more than
1,000.
Yes, 1,000 months without Laylatul Qadr. 1,000 months without Laylatul Qadr. How we can get Laylatul Qadr or
Prepare.
yes, how we can prepare. Laylatul Qadr is a gift. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to every Muslim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not choose special Muslims and give them Laylatul Qadr. A lot of Muslims thought that it's wrong thinking.
Okay.
No, every Muslim can.
Every Muslim.
Yes, every Muslim can get Laylatul Qadr, can get a tawfiq from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to worship in Laylatul Qadr. But how can you know you got Laylatul Qadr? Just follow what did the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. The Prophet Muhammad say, Allah told me where is Laylatul Qadr and where is Laylatul Qadr, but after that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala command me, don't tell them, because if he told us if he told us, we will not
prepare for
we
that.
will not prepare ourselves in Ramadan.
Yeah.
We will not worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala well in Ramadan. We will be very lazy until Laylatul Qadr, and after that we are going to worship a lot. So if Muslims just to pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to ask from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help him to attend Laylatul Qadr and worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Laylatul Qadr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him this this gift.
Yes.
That's it. Just ask that from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and be prepared in all of this month,
In every time.
from the beginning to the end.
Yeah, there's no specific time.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
We have some hadith told us, it's in the night number 27. It's a strong hadith, by the way, strong hadith,
Strong.
but it doesn't mean it's 100%.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean that. Yes,
should prepare every time, right?
exactly.
And then, Sheikh, many of us, even myself, maybe think that when Ramadan is over and then the struggle is over too. What do you think? I mean, what should Muslims be like after Ramadan?
I guess if we understand our Islam well, we can understand the wisdom behind these gifts. Ramadan is a gift, so it's something like a power we can got to push ourselves to complete the year under Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's willing. So we have to consider Ramadan as like a power. We have to get this power, put it inside our soul, our heart, our brain, to continue our year.
To face the next year.
Exactly. Yes. So I guess if you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala Ramadan well, if you force yourself to worship Ramadan well, and after that after Ramadan is over, you leave everything, it means you did not worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala perfectly in Ramadan.
Yeah.
You did not do well. If you did well in Ramadan perfectly, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want, no, you will find yourself better than before Ramadan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, exactly. And then, maybe the last one, Sheikh. How did Rasulullah SAW celebrate the Idul Fitri?
Actually, it's the celebration in Islam is it's an open gate. We can celebrate by actually we are Muslims. We have to start with Salat al-Eid.
Yeah.
Al-Eid prayer. So this is our celebration under the Islam clause. But after that, we can do this celebration by any way we want. Just we cannot do anything against Islam law. We cannot do bad sins or something like
Yeah.
that. But we can celebrate by anything, any way we want. So visited our families, play with our children, get vacations, get tribes.
Is it the same in Egypt, Sheikh?
In Egypt, actually, Egypt is a very special country. You cannot find any country like it.
Oh, really?
Yes, you cannot find that. In Ramadan, especially in Ramadan.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
travel to Egypt in Ramadan, you will find yourselves like you traveled to another planet, not another country.
Really?
Yes.
How come?
Celebrations in everywhere, lights everywhere.
I see.
You can find celebrations in the streets, even Christians.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Start from Ramadan until Idul Fitri.
From Ramadan to the Eid al-Fitr. And in Eid al-Fitr also, there is a big celebrations in everywhere in the streets.
And people come to their families.
Of course.
Okay,
Yes, the
so
basic things.
It's almost the same, right, in Indonesia.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you so much, Sheikh.
You're welcome.
I think that's all for this episode. Thank you so much, everyone. So see you in the next episode. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.